when I was in my second year of college. I was living alone with my dog in a small, cheap house not far from campus. I'd originally planned to share the place with some friends to save on rent, but those plans fell through, leaving me stuck paying for it all myself. The solitude didn't bother me too much, though the financial strain definitely did. Back then, online chat sites were booming, with audio and video chat becoming more and more common. Since I had a new laptop for school, I spent a lot of time on those sites and met tons of people, some of whom are still my friends to this day. One night, after coming home from a night class, I logged onto my laptop like usual and joined a few voice chats. After a couple of hours, I connected with a guy named Chris. We talked for about 45 minutes about random college stuff. He mentioned he went to a rival university nearby, which gave us a lot to discuss. At some point, I casually mentioned that my computer was acting weird. Chris said he was studying IT and offered to help me fix the issue. I agreed, and he sent me a link to download a program. The website looked legit, nothing obviously shady, so I downloaded it. Chris guided me through some setup steps, and soon he was remotely controlling my mouse. It was a strange experience watching someone else move my cursor and click around, but I let him continue. Eventually, I had to step away briefly to let my dog back inside. I was gone only a couple minutes. When I came back, I noticed a window on my laptop quickly closing as I walked in. I assumed Chris was just finishing up whatever he was working on. I asked if the computer was fixed. He said it was. I thanked him and told him I was heading to bed since it was getting late. Before logging off, we agreed to chat again soon. I closed everything down, put my laptop to sleep and went to bed. A few hours later, I woke up in the middle of the night. The room was dark except for the glow from my laptop screen. I checked the time, 3:30 a.m. Confused, I sat up. The laptop was fully awake, sitting on the desktop screen. I tried moving the mouse to put it back to sleep, but the cursor was frozen. I kept clicking, hoping to unfreeze it, but nothing worked. Suddenly, an image filled the screen. It was dark at first, and my eyes took a moment to adjust. Then I realized it was a photo of my bedroom, empty, taken from my laptop's camera. I tried hitting escape, even pressing Ctrl-Alt-Delete, but nothing responded. Another image appeared, a picture of me. It looked freshly taken. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears. I glanced up at my laptop's camera and saw the small indicator light glowing, showing it was recording. Then a video file popped up with a play button in the center. The mouse began moving on its own, slowly gliding toward the button and clicking it. The video started playing. It was me again, with a horrified expression on my face. I slapped one hand over the camera lens and slammed the other on the power button. I held it down for 15 seconds. Just before the laptop finally shut off, one last image flashed on the screen for a split second. A low-resolution picture of the outside of my house at night. I sat there in shock, struggling to process what I'd just witnessed. Suddenly, my dog began barking viciously from downstairs. Knowing how rarely he barked like that, panic surged through me. I was terrified someone might be trying to break in. Thankfully, no break-in ever happened. After a while, my dog settled down, and the rest of the night passed in silence. The next morning, I packed all my things into my car and checked into a hotel. I stayed there until I found a new place to live because I was petrified that whoever was behind that camera might come back. I never spoke to Chris again. To this day, I still don't know what he did to my laptop. It contained important school files, but I couldn't bring myself to ever power it on again. In the end, I accepted the loss and completely burned the laptop in a fire. If you found these stories chilling, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more true tales and creepy encounters.